Hello, everybody. This is Debo with Debo's Movie Reviews here, and today, on June 6th, 2024, the 80th anniversary of D-Day, I shall review Saving Private Ryan, directed by Spielberg, starring, of course, Tom Hanks as Captain Miller, Matt Damon as Private Ryan, featuring Barry Pepper as Private Jackson, Tom Sizemore, Vin Diesel, Nathan Fillion, Adam Goldberg, Edward Burns, Ted Danson, and Nathan Fillion as the wrong Private Ryan from the movie. As it starts out, as you get old man Ryan going to the cemetery back in Normandy, and he just stops at grave of Captain Miller. Then of course he pans to to the war, and they're younger and all with of course that whole epic battle scene in the beginning of them of the guy storming the beach, and of course that badass scene that was so intense that that there was a crisis hotline made up for the veterans who watched the movie that had their PTSD triggered from it. And and a and a very fitting portrayal, and practically one of the best movies about D-Day that actually was about D-Day compared to some that in fanfare you could count like Dirty Dozen and Kelly's Heroes, which I reviewed, but of course that was just like inaccurate and not credible enough to count. And of course you got, and of course back to Private Ryan. I mean, whole just out of great casting is up everywhere from the beginning scene, and kind of surprising for Tom Hanks to do a war movie, though. He did do a good job of that in the as in the Vietnam scenes of Forrest Gump, but that's for another review. And of course, it wouldn't have got the critical acclaim if it was like Stallone or Seagal or somebody in the action genre. Though, of course, Matt Damon did build his career from the Jason Bourne movies from this movie. But since those ain't period pieces, there ain't no fanfare saying that instead of going home, he gets transferred to Project Treadstone. And of course, old great action and great performances all around from Nathan Fillion as the wrong Private Ryan to of course Barry Pepper as Private Jackson, the Bible thumping sniper, which was pretty much one of the badasses of the movie. Going from their regular mission to capturing their hill to hunting down Ryan, as where Miller and his boys were Army Rangers, which which was practically the most oldest active Black Ops team in the service. And though of course Operation Overlord was not a black op, but such influential opening scenes that influenced the great sequences in like Medal of Honor Frontline and the last World War II Call of Duty. I mean, the Call of Duty W2. I hadn't played Vanguard, but I don't really play those yet. But that's a little off topic. So, but very, very badass action scenes for this war act. But I mean, just as all them cool guns they had back then. I mean, just from the M1 Garand to 1903 Springfield to the 1911s and Tommy guns. Even some surprising scenes of the Bangalores, and then of course Vin Diesel's character's death. You know, trying to save that kid and wound up getting greased by a Nazi sniper. Then that whole surprising scene of him knocking over that wall just to get confronted by Nazis, and then dude in the BAR just mows them down. Talk about like 6 Nazis walked into a bar. I mean, what more could I say? Other than like the whole premise of it was of hunting down Ryan because after his brothers got killed, one on like the beach and another who supposedly somewhere in the Pacific, New Guinea or something like that, and which all I know that's the Pacific, and that I forgot where the other brother died, but you notice in the scene when the staff car goes up to the family farm, and then you see that whole thing on there with 4 stars on it, meaning all 4 are serving. Which of course brothers got separated following the USS Juno and the death of the Sullivans. Which of course their deaths made them great propaganda agents for a war effort. So yeah, we salute those. And of course you got that one scene of the epic scene of the half track with where they finally meet the right Ryan, and then that old soldier, another guy who was played by Max Martini who played Matt Gerhardt from the unit. Kind of underrated starting role for an ultimate masterpiece of the 90s. Which, of course, I'm giving a definite 5 out of 5. I mean, just perfect castings, great action, and a very historically accurate take on it. A definite 5 out of 5 masterpiece. I mean, and one of the all-time great war movies all around. Alright, y'all, that'll do it for this week. Like, subscribe, and enjoy, and I'll keep dishing them out.